Hello there, Leo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Leo for February of 2017, and I just wanted to say thank you. This is my second year this month of doing YouTube readings, and I want to tell everybody that supported this channel, thank you so much. There's well over 10,000 of you now watching it and subscribed to it, so I'm actually shocked because I thought there'd be about 5 people out there, and thank you, thank you. And I have the announcement, the prayer class is out there for you. I should have the sutras done, which are thought forms that we inject into meditation, uh, that are words that enhance the clear perceptions. I should have them done by the end of this week, so the videos will go up, and then I'll put a little short video out there, like the little short one about the prayer class that's out there to explain it to you. The prayer class one, it's just like a few minutes long, and it tells you all about it. It's a real comprehensive class. It's prayers for mediumship and manifestation, prayers to enhance your clear perceptions, your psychic abilities for doing this kind of work. Or I think all of us right now really need to develop ourselves a little more. So anyways, what I've done for us for the month is I pulled 4 cards. We're going to use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view, and we'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, watch your moon sign and rising sign. It gives you a more comprehensive overall view of the month, because these are just general readings. I can't hone it down to one specific Leo. And because I'm an empath, I have a strange speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, so now all Leos out there are named Frankie. And I don't think these cards are going to go week by week. I think it'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of like a theme for the month. And the message I'm getting here, before I even start, well, I better tell you the astrology first. I'm not an astrologer, so I looked it up. It's in our 7th house. That's our marriage and all of our other alliances, open rivalry, legal contests, public relations, competitions, interest and change of locale, your grandparents, what did it say? Anyone with authority or something over us also. The message I'm getting though is cooperation, and I keep hearing it really loud, like compromise and cooperation are extremely important to us this month. And those words, it's like pay attention, cooperate when we're needed to, uh, not to be like dismissive of people or inconsiderate of people, and to, yeah, the word is compromise, and they keep saying to me teamwork, compromise, and that cooperate, teamwork, compromise, and cooperate, because we have some words here that go right with it. And we ended up actually with an extra word, but our words are willingness, respect, enthusiasm, relaxation, and kindness. And I think we get that relaxation, our final word, celebration. And we got a card that I like celebration there, Leo. I'm very good, but that willingness, respect, enthusiasm, and kindness kind of goes with those words, compromise and, cooperation that they're telling us. I believe it's going to be really important. Now, why? I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with, astrologically. I don't know, but it's going to become really important because our first card here is the Knight of Swords. And this is an interesting card. He's usually on his horse, flying forward with that sword right out in front of him, challenging and will beat anyone that's in the path. Now, it doesn't have to be a male. These are general readings. It can be male or female. It can be an air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person in our life, or us that is taking on this kind of an attitude. And I think that's why I'm getting that message about cooperation and that compromise, because sometimes when we have the Knight of Swords, and this is the overall for the month, we may be being very forceful in our attitude. And what can I say? We're Leos. We can be pretty forceful when we have an opinion about something. But if it's not a person, we could be neglecting everything around us other than what we are pursuing, like diligently. We can get pretty focused as Leos, and this card kind of shows that. This is what I decided to do. But being as this is the overall thing, it can be, we're enthusiastic about it, what we've decided to do. Maybe we're so enthusiastic about it, we aren't going to let anybody not hear what we're enthusiastic about, or it could be someone else around us that's very challenging, is what they're saying to me. Very challenging, because the Knight of Swords is confident. The Knight of Swords moves fast. The Knight of Swords is prepared for battle, and it's coming in and getting what it wants, So it's a real force of nature unto itself. This wouldn't be physical conflict, but it can show there may be conflicts, like heated arguments, that kind of thing, where we got one opinion, the other person has another opinion, so things can get really hot. That's where our word respect comes in. And like I said, it can be us. We can be like forgetting there's a family around us, or a husband, wife, partner, or whatever, and because we got our eyes on the prize or the goal, and we're going for it at all costs, So what the card's actually telling me is, if I get into any kind of conflict or something like that, maybe I want to just back up a step, take a breath, compromise, a little, cooperate if I need to, be kind and respectful and willing to hear the other person's point of view, What can I say? We're Leos, and this is right there with us, but it can mean those kinds of things, or maybe it's someone around us that's having a conflict, with someone at work, or this could be a work situation like that. Maybe it's a coworker that's being very argumentative, not picking up their end, or they're slacking off, and we don't want that anymore. But we still have to be respectful. We have to be willing to help. Maybe we could ask them, is there something I can help you with to get your job done a little faster, if we want to, and it's something we haven't been doing. This is, like all the time, because they're not holding up their end of the bargain. But that's the way this feels, like a conflict situation there, where we're going to have to be the not so, I want to say, if this is a hothead right now, and we don't want to be the hothead, so step back, take a breath, or it could be just that really enthusiastic, like, let's go get them, the motivational speaker type deal coming at us. But what I always think is, over the castle's burning back here, and he has blood on his sword, so it makes me think of conflict type energy, or argumentative type energy. And we, being as this is 7th house, and that's open rivalry and legal stuff, legal contests or whatever, we might just be wanting to get our point across there, because the next card here is the 9 of Rods in this deck, 9 of Wands, whatever. Anyhow, this is a card that shows that we had determined effort, diligent, determined, courageous effort to overcome all difficulties. Normally he has a bandage on his head, and it's pretty bloody, but in this one he has a helmet, so I'm assuming he's gotten a lot smarter. He put the helmet on his head, you know. But the card also shows us, right? 9 is, this is the end. We've completed the cycle. We're almost at 10, you know, so the conflict and all that other stuff that comes with it, right, is pretty much over. You know, time to just sweep the dust out the corner and whatever. So it's going to get way better. And if there's still something coming up against us, this shows we have the courage, the determination, and the skill to overcome it. So it's still going to go on our side. So this is the card of earned respect, our word, earned respect. You know, it's also a card of being very willing to move through whatever it is in order to meet the requirement we need. Say this Knight of Swords here is a divorce situation, which is possible. I'm just thinking of examples because these are general readings, you know, and we're in a heated battle, you know, for our alimony. That 9 of rods or wands there shows that we're going to get it. We may make a little compromise here or there, but we're going to get it. Because our next card is the 2 of Pentacles, and actually this is still a very good card. It's a 2, which is choices, and it's a juggling 2, but it still means money, you know. And this 8 is the infinity symbol that connects these together, which is manifestation. So maybe some of us been juggling 2 jobs, you know, but we were willing to do it, to put a little money aside because of this issues we're going through, maybe at work, and we want to quit or something, and or move forward to a new job or our dream job. This card here says, you know, we're going to be able to do it. You know, the funds are getting better, you know, so it still is an overall good card. It shows choices we make are good choices financially, you know, so that's a really good card. I'd want to be real enthusiastic about it because when I look down at these cards, you know, kindness and cooperation, every time I look down I see that Knight of Swords, so cooperation and compromise. Yes, 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 Leo. Watch what others are doing, okay? And let them set the pace, okay? It just feels like the right thing to do because we got the 9 of Cups here. And to me, this is they call this the pip card, the wish card in the deck. It's like hitting the lottery and getting Mr. or Mrs. Right all at the exact same time. So for us Leos that are focused on career, this is it. For us Leos that are focused on getting out of the bad marriage and into a good one, this is it. Okay? So whatever it is that we're working with that 9 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles in there, maybe we are just very determined with that Knight of Swords that we're going after what we want. With this card, we are getting it. So the one thing to keep in mind with this card, though, is what is it we're getting? So it's that, what do I want? You know, I want to relax into it like our word. I want to be enthusiastic about it. But I want to keep my vision and my focus because I've been very determined with this 9 of Wands, and us Leos didn't have an easy year last year, you know, to get my wish or my dream come true. This card tells us never, ever, ever to focus on anything we don't want. If it's going to be at work, do I want the promotion? Total focus, this is where I'm going, you know, and that can be where this Knight of Swords is coming in. Total focus there. Do I have to be respectful to a boss that I really don't like, but I'm going past him, and I'll have a new boss and I can celebrate. This is a celebratory card. My wishes came true. My dreams came true. And the truth is, you know, I'm hearing in my head, be objective, try to be objective, but we got the high priestess here. And this is what this, she goes within. She uses all of her spiritual skills to heighten her intuition, to know which way to go. She's the physical presence that we have right before manifestation. And these cards show that we have done determined effort, right? So with her, I would take that time to be willing to sit down with myself and to see the vision of the dream that I want to come true, because she can bring it forth and help me celebrate it. Now, if it's a special project, let's say for us Leos that are doing something special, you know, maybe entrepreneurial or something like that, or investment wise, anything that, or at work, like a special project that we'd want to use, this card would show if we used our intuition. And this shows heightened intuition this month. We would have that cause to celebrate that Nine of Cups. But we have to use her energy. The other thing I want to say about the High Priestess, though, is she knows all because she has used her intuition. She watches people, right? She's very objective. The word they were saying, she's very objective. She sees everything that's going on around her. She takes it in, but she doesn't necessarily speak it outwardly. So you'd have to ask the High Priestess the right question in order to get the right answer. So that tells us to keep our lips zipped, cooperation, you know, compromise, that kind of stuff, you know, being very considerate, cooperation, compromise, consideration of others, respect, you know, all those things. She could see how everything is operating around her, and at the same token her intuition's on, so she can kind of like slide through the obstacles to get to that goal. And that's the piece that's exciting about it, you know. We get what we want, the end result, our sixth word, we get that celebration. These are going to come down in different areas. Some of us are probably going through a rough time, and we've had to stand up for ourselves. This Nine of Rods shows that we did. The Two of Pentacles shows that we could juggle it. However, we had to juggle it to make sure it manifested. The Nine of Cups shows we're getting our wish come true all in one fell swoop, you know. So I just want to maintain that enthusiasm or my vision and relax into it. We have a word here, what, kindness, be kind to others, be kind to us, you know, that kind of deal. And because we're going to have cause to celebrate, and I think we're pulling it off. Each one of us are different, you know, but Leo, we are as a whole very instinctual, and we know what we want or need, you know. So if there's a possibility in front of us, keep your eyes on the prize, because they're saying grab it. If there's a possibility in front of us that's going to move us forward in whatever area this comes down, it might be marriage, it might be the divorce settlement, it might be a legal battle, and we're going to come out on the other side. Fine, you know, maybe we had a car accident or something and juggling finances because we got to, you know, get a new car, or we had to take time off work. And result is we get it. And the help is there. That's quite interesting. So they keep saying cooperate, help. And this is in marriage partnerships too. Our angel card is family. That's interesting. You know, our family can be, if we don't have like living family, it could be people at work or friends. I sometimes believe friends can be our family, you know, that we bring together for those of us that really either don't have family or don't want family. It's like stay over there on that side. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member. That's a co-op, maybe husband, wife, partner thing. That's seventh house stuff. In which we can help you understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Relax into it. Our word, respect. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what the alternative meanings for this one are, Leo. Maybe there's something coming out of our family to do with this. And I don't think I ever pulled this card before. It says, this card means that the question you asked about is related to a family issue. Some healing work is needed concerning a particular family member. Maybe it is that partner, because this is in seventh house stuff. It's the first person who comes to your mind while reading this, or the card might signal a need for more family togetherness. If we're focused on what we want and we forgot that there was other people around us too, that could be what this means. Such as spending an evening or a holiday together, your angels will guide you through this passage. I don't see anything that could mean this, but there's our celebration card that fell out here. It says a new addition to your family is entering. You have friends who are like a second family. It's time to face the old feelings so they can be released and cleared. Release an unwanted pattern by forgiving one or more family members, including yourself. That's interesting. But I think a lot of us, this may have to do with work situations or something that we want to move forward with. It's still the same concept applies with it, but the willingness, cooperation, consideration, compromise, like our message, and we get the thing we wish for, and we have that high intuition, and we've really went through the mill with that 9 there. So I guess we'd be entitled to be single focused, on what we want. Other than that, he can be a confrontational card this month, but they're telling us how to handle that in order to produce that 9 of Cups card, which is what we truly want, the celebration and our wishes come true. Well, Leo, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell y'all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every single one of them. Don't get a lot of time to write y'all back, but I do read all of them. And once again, thank you for supporting this for 2 years. And if any of you want to know more about me, all the information is down below the screen. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to do that is over at the website. And everybody I've met through doing these YouTube readings for 2 years now, and everybody I've met through 28, going on 29 years of doing readings, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.